Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Once again, I have come with a new topic, as I promised in my previous lecture that I will be talking on. That is the difference between vowels and consonants. As a teacher, I have observed that many students don't have a proper concept of these two terms, that what is difference between vowels and consonants. Let's learn. I'm trying to tell you, or I'm trying to explain it, whatever I know about these things. Let us first of all learn the difference between vowels and consonants. Now, vowels are sounds that are made without blocking the air from mouth or throat. Before I proceed further, let me tell you that what organs are used for speech. The speech organs are mouth, teeth, tongue, throat, and lungs. It may be new for many people. They think that only mouth is used for speaking, but these all things help us one way or other in speaking, besides their other functions. So when I say that vowels are made without blocking the air from mouth or throat, that means that the air that comes from our lungs to pronounce certain words, letters or sounds, that is blocked at different parts through different organs to pronounce them or to say them or to utter them. And they also help us in intonation. And what is intonation? The rise and fall in the voice that we make. That is what we call intonation. So, vowels are those sounds, when we make them, we don't block the air with the help of any of these organs. And the vowel sounds that include are the letters that are included in the vowel sounds are A, E, I, O, U, and Y is also sometimes used, or X as vowel. Now you can hear or see that when I say A, I didn't block the air anywhere. When I say O, I didn't block the air anywhere. So the speech sounds which we utter and we don't block the air anywhere, that is what we call vowels. Another interesting fact that I must share with you is that every word contains at least one vowel. That means that you cannot make a word without the help of a vowel. And why it happens so, I am going to explain it later on. Now, what are the consonants? Consonants are in one way contrary to vowels. When we pronounce consonants, we block or restrict airflow. And what are the common organs that are used to restrict or block airflow? These are lips, teeth, and tongue. So if you utter a sound and you have to block the airflow, so that particular sound is called consonant. For example, if I say B, now you can see that I block the air with my lower and upper lip. Once again I say B, and then I say C, D. So likewise, if you practice, or if you try yourself at home, all these consonants, you will find out that you are blocking the air in order to pronounce them. Now another thing that you need to know is that a consonant cannot make sound without vowel. Means if I say B, and in B there is also E. If I say C, in C there is also E. So even in consonants, when we pronounce them, and if you check it out, then there are also vowel sounds in it. Now the last thing, that what is the function? This was just a difference between the consonants and vowels. But let us see that what is their function in the language, and why we have separated, kept them separated from the consonants. This is here, that a vowel helps a consonant change its sound. Now we have these 5 vowels and 1 semi-vowel, and the rest of others are consonants, but these consonants may also change their sounds, keeping in view the requirement that in what way I want to pronounce a particular consonant, when I want to make my words, or if I want to convey my message to my listeners. Let us understand it. For example, in my all these examples, the common thing is one consonant, that is B. But if I combine B with A, so what will be the sound of B? Ba. B might have some other sounds. I'm not here talking about phonetics or pronunciation. That depends that in sometimes B, A might also have A sound or some other sounds. I will explain it later. But here, to make things clear, I have just written these examples. So if I say B and I include A with it, so I will say ba. Now look at that, the sound of B is ba. But if I write B, E, if I use here E vowel sound, so how will I pronounce B? E. Now look at the difference, ba, B, ba, B. The sound is different. Then if I add E with B, then the sound will be B. Now B is same, but sounds are different. Ba, B, B. If I add O, bo. If I add U, boo. Or ba, like in but. And if I add Y, by. So the main function of these vowels is that they help consonants to change their sounds. So the consonant is same, but its sounds are different, like ba, b, be, bo, boo, by. I hope your concept will have been clear, but if still you have any question, you can ask me in the comments. So until my next lecture, Allah Hafiz.